Hi friends, I'm Anastasia Zaitseva and this is LiveUp TV. Today my guest is Hugo Will, outstanding cinematographer, producer and director.
My heart beats in patterns with a broken sound. You're the only one that can calm me down.
Hi Hugo,
Hi,
how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm very excited actually to interview a person who is usually on the other side of the camera. How do you feel to be on this side of the
Yes,
camera?
feels a little awkward. Usually, yes, I'm usually on the other side of the camera, but let's see how it goes.
Let's see. I have a first question about your nickname. It's not your real name is Igor,
Yes,
correct?
my real name is Igor Yevdokimov.
Where is your nickname coming from?
So my nickname is coming. Americans having hard time pronunciating my real name, Igor. There is actually no cases when it was pronounced the right way, and they were pronounced in different ways, like Igor, Igor, any kind of ways, and it was never right. And there was a shoot when someone misheard my name and he called me Hugo, and someone picked it up and called me Hugo, and from this point it just got some kind of stick to me, so I use Hugo as my nickname, and Will is basically just as a nickname. I'm supposed to have a last name, so I ended up finding a name, and Will, I like Will as like willpower, so I ended up using this name.
Well, behind the scenes, your wife told me a slightly different story.
Yeah,
That your
yeah.
nickname is some kind of related to
She
the dog you met.
She believes I chose this name because I liked a lot a dog at a friend's place. The dog name was Hugo.
So your nickname is not related to the dog.
No,
Maybe a little
she
bit.
believes so, but well, who knows? Maybe, maybe subconsciously somewhere, because I like this dog so much.
Could be, could be. So you been living to the United States for 4 years, correct?
Yes, actually it was 4 years on July 18.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You came to this country with your career already established in Ukraine. You moved from Ukraine as an experienced and outstanding cinematographer, and over here you had to start everything over. And over these 4 years, you did a lot of commercials for Nestle, Lexus, Mercedes, Head and Shoulders. What other brands?
Yeah, there were,
Yeah, like a lot
there were a
of
few.
big names.
Yeah.
What's the best thing you could possibly think about, like when you think of starting over something?
So
do you start
I've been a filmmaker over like 8-9 years, I believe. So I've started doing filmmaking back to Ukraine before we moved. So I've been doing probably this 4 years before we actually moved to US. And actually, yeah, we were moving with the target to do the filmmaking here, and that's why we moved actually to Los Angeles, directly to Los Angeles. Because yeah, this is the industry, this is the heart of the industry. And
What did you start from when you moved? So here you are, an experienced cinematographer.
So
You're in LA. What do you do?
I moved here with, I was quite an impressive showreel. I didn't have like big names or anything here, but I had a showreel that I could possibly show to people. And I thought, just because I have this reel, I'm gonna have so many clients and everything. It doesn't work this way. So when we moved here, first, when I was in Ukraine, I thought I can speak English. When I moved here, I realized I couldn't speak at all.
Same happened to
Literally,
me.
I couldn't speak at all. Here, I realized how bad was my English. And English was a huge obstacle in my life here, because without language, I couldn't express myself. I couldn't understand people. So English was my target number one, because without English, I couldn't possibly go anywhere and work with the big people or work on big sets or anywhere, because this is a must be. So English was the first challenge to me. The other challenge, I thought, just because I have a good show reel, I'm gonna have so many clients and everything, and I'm gonna go to one studio, another studio, one production, another production, everyone wants to work with me. No, it doesn't work this way. It didn't happen at all. So I had to explore for first 2 months. I had to explore how the business works, try to meet some people, try to meet some productions, and I wasn't hired by any production, and so okay, I decided what can I do. So I posted ads on Craigslist, and Craigslist actually was the first source of my potential clients,
Wow.
and income. So
Really?
believe it or not, but Craigslist still works so well, and I made so many clients from Craigslist that I still work with. And
That's incredible.
and right now, basically, all my clients I have, it's word of mouth. So
Yeah, by the way, I have the name. I have the list of names, people you worked with. It's a huge list. I could go over and over. Ted Kochev, director of The First Blood,
Yeah.
Tom Noble, Oscar-winning editor, James Fargo, known for directing many movies with the starring Clint Eastwood, Bernard Hiller, Scooter Braun, who represents Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande, Jim Quick, who teaches A-listers to memorize scripts,
right.
Mickey Rourke, Danny Trejo. That's a long list with big names. How did you get to learn filmmaking so well, and how did you get to work with them, and where did you learn? Did you go to school or something?
No, I actually never gone to school. I'm a self-taught. So
You are.
Yeah, I actually never planned to be a filmmaker. I never had in my. I wasn't like studying in school and dreaming about becoming a filmmaker. I've never had this. It happened suddenly. I just bought a camera and I shot a video, and I was bored at home, and I edited some kind of video and I liked it, and then I started shooting more and more. I bought one camera, another camera, and then I stuck in all this. I was so into it, I love equipment stuff. I'm very technical about equipment, lighting, and everything,
You even drive Tesla.
Yeah, I like technologies. Yeah, I like gadgets. And
Wow.
I was never planning on this. So, and then at some point when I shot videos, and then I already buy new cameras, more expensive gear, and at some point I realized I want to make a living out of it. So, and at this point, 1 year later, we moved to LA. Yeah, that's how it happened.
It's actually hard to believe that you made it to work with all those people. You made your name here in Los Angeles. You established yourself, and never planned being a filmmaker. Never studied it.
Yeah, you just have to work hard, never give up, never give up, and never give up.
Never give up.
Because lots of
That's
people
your-
come here, and just because something doesn't go well, they just give up and go back. And but even like in my case, I went to the studios. I imagined my perfect world that didn't happen here, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna learn English, and I'm gonna post ads anywhere I can, including Los Angeles Craigslist and all this.
That's a very smart strategy.
So yeah, I tried. I also had a camera that I tried to rent it out, and some people actually were looking for a camera, and because of renting the camera, they met me, and then I showed them my showreel, and they, wow, I want to work with you too.
Wow.
So it was also some kind of connection with equipment. So yeah, I worked on some projects. I met other people. The other people saw me working. They wanted to work with me as well. So, and this is like word. All chain, the whole connection works this way. And actually, I'm pretty sure like mostly for everyone here in the industry works the same way. You just have to be like nice, People in the industry, they like to
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Just be nice.
They like to work with reliable people, nice people. So it has to be a good personality, because when you do filmmaking, when you do projects, you don't want to be stuck with a person who is not nice or like has not good personality. You have to you want to make a team and build a team where you're gonna spend, because it becomes your family, you know. Sometimes
Right.
you can spend
Sometimes
months.
you
Yeah,
live with those people.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes you
literally.
literally can live with those people, because some projects can take months, you know. So yeah, just be nice to everyone and do
Just
your
be
job,
nice and don't give up, don't give up,
be
don't
a
give up.
hard worker, because people like hard workers.
What was the most challenging moment of your career?
Challenging. This was one of the most challenges, moving here. It was
And in your filming career, can you
Film-
recall some kind of situation where you were stuck and you didn't know how to accomplish?
I had a challenging project which I actually produced and directed and actually shot as well and wrote. So
Wow.
yeah, I've done a lot for this project. It was it's called A-Lister. It's a TV show. This was a TV pilot we shot at the time, and it was shot in 4 days, and it was 17 absolutely different locations with
17.
29 actors. So it was really challenging logistically to pull this off. It was really challenging. I mean, people who know in the industry how TV shows made
It is
and how
impressive, even for people who don't know, who know nothing about the industry. It's still impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. It was a very tight schedule, and we nailed it. It actually went
Nailed it.
really well.
I found on your Instagram a picture where you were interviewing the real Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belcher.
Jordan Belcher, yeah.
What was that for? And can you tell something about him? Well, what's he like, and what was the project?
So I shoot. So I work with Goldcast. Goldcast is the second biggest group on Facebook. They do motivation stuff. They do motivation videos about famous people, and I shoot for them. They're based in Montreal, but when they travel here, I shoot for them, all Los Angeles-based people, and travel as well. And this was one of them. So they shot a motivational video about him, about his story, because his story is incredible. He's a cool
It
dude.
is.
He's a cool dude. I mean, really, you can tell he's like, he has so much energy about all this, and the way he was telling the story, you know, he was like, because he was in jail because of this, and he says that he regrets about what he's doing, that it was bad stuff, but at the same time you can see that he sparkles in his eyes, that he liked this time so much, you know, he enjoyed this time because it was fun.
Yeah, it was, as we all seen.
Yeah.
We all have seen from the movie.
And
it was super fun.
as I get by his story, everything was shot in the movie was real close to the real his life, so they didn't oversaturate this, you know.
Talking about A-list celebrities, again, what's your piece of advice to other cinematographers who would want to get to made it where you made it and to work with A-listers?
Hard working is very important, you know. It's very important to hard work, and it's very important if you sign up to do some kind of project, you have to give everything you can to this project. You cannot just stop on losing energy doing these projects, because people they see if it doesn't matter if you like project or you don't like. If you signed up doing this, you have to give you all of you, you know, to do all this. And as I said, be nice. I mean, people like nice people, you know, and in productions it's really important. What I would say, like for people who move here, it's very important not to lose target why you actually came here, because so you have your goals, yeah, and when you move here, your goals can shift. And I've seen many people actually shifting their goals to some kind of absolutely different directions, because they came here to be like an actor, and they came here to be a director or cinematographer or somewhere else. And I've seen many people, this city actually ruined so many people's life just because someone told you're not good enough, or you're not.
LA is a famous land of wannabes, and
like you're not good enough to do this, you're not good enough to be this one. And many people actually tell you this, that you're not good enough. You can hear this a lot. And
How do
many,
you react to that when
yeah, I
someone
mean,
says something like
don't listen to anybody. I mean, you should know. So many people, so many famous people like Sylvester Stallone, he was told.
You worked with him.
No, I didn't work with him, but he was told so many times that his script wasn't good enough, so he has to knock to so many doors before he actually has been heard. And what about Tarantino? No one wanted to work with his scripts because they thought they had too many dialogues and it was stupid. He was knocking those doors like every day. He went to like 80 times to the studio before he actually got heard, you know. So yeah, never give up, and don't shift your goals. If you came here to be an actor
Or whoever you want
or
to
a
be.
singer,
Just be.
yeah, you can do other jobs. It's fine. Just don't lose your mind. Follow your dream.
Don't lose your mind.
Follow your dream.
What's your dream? What's your target? We've been talking a lot about target, about goal. What's your goal? What's your dream in Hollywood? What do you want to achieve here?
My dream, my goal is by 50 years old to be top 10 directors in the world.
That's a bold goal. I like it.
Everything's possible.
Everything is possible. I believe in it.
Ev-
Oh, wow. I wish you good luck, and I hope to meet you before you turn 50, of course. But I hope we will celebrate you being in top 10
I still have time.
cinematographers
I have
in
time.
the world. Yeah, you still have time. You'll get it. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for watching. Hugo Will, Anastasia Zaitseva. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit like if you like this video. I'm sure you do. Live up.